Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX with me, Devika Chopra. Our focus is Delhi and its adjoining areas of Gurugram, Noida and Ghaziabad, which are covered in a thick blanket of smog a day after the air quality in the national capital worsened to severe plus category. Look at this. Today, this is the condition not just for me, but every single citizen of the national capital. No, you can put me back on air. Let the people see. Let our netas see today. Because this is what they're doing, right? They're busy distributing masks. They're busy saying that, no, this person was responsible, that person was responsible. Well, under your watch, we are all choking. Literally, we're all choking. Every single person that I've spoken to today in my office is choking in Delhi, in the national capital. This is the state of India. We keep talking about India becoming a superpower and so much is being done. We're all trying to work hard. You take our time away from us when all of us fall sick. We fall like a bunch of dominoes in an office. We're unable to be productive because look at me. What is expected? Every year, 15 to 20 days of productivity are taken away by successive governments because you refuse to act. It is pathetic that governments today will leave their citizens to die and choke. Look at the visuals on your screens. You tell us that farmers are not burning parali anymore. Week after week, everyone keeps coming up with confusing reports. Are we a country that's not been able to figure out what the cause of pollution truly is? Every year there's a separate report. One year you say it's Diwali crackers, then you say it's parali, now you say it's vehicular pollution. What is it? And if we are so incapable of doing any studies and research ourselves, why can't we involve other countries to help us figure it out? I speak today on behalf of the citizens of New Delhi, of the NCR region and others around us to say that we are sick and tired. We are quite literally, physically as well as metaphorically sick and tired of living in a gas chamber. We have done nothing to deserve this fate. What is it that the government expects us to do? You want us to change our cars, help us change them. But it's disgusting when day after day people will sit for press conferences and blame the other party. It's disgusting. It's downright disgusting. What is the way forward for Delhi? I'm going to have honest conversations with the guests joining us. We have And I'm going to request my team to not mute me today. As I've been choking for the past 10 days, don't mute me. Let everyone hear this. Let everyone hear this. Mr. Umesh Sehgal, former Chief Secretary of Delhi, joins us on the broadcast. Mr. Umesh Sehgal, should all of us just pack up and leave? What do we do? Is Mr. Umesh Sehgal with us on the broadcast? Okay, we're going to try to bring Mr. Umesh Sehgal back with us. But I want to begin with Dr. Nishant Anand, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party. Dr. Nishant Anand, how exactly does the Aam Aadmi Party plan on compensating my illness, sir? Please tell me.
Hi, good evening to everybody. So first of all, we need to understand in Delhi and in Punjab, Aam Aadmi Party has a government, and I will tell you what measures we have taken. So if we talk about stubble burning in Punjab, into 2021, we committed that we will decrease the stubble burning. It was 71,000. Now this year, as per the report of Government India, our parali burning in Punjab has been reduced to 8,000. So there is a decrease of 77%.
What is the cause for the pollution? Dr. Nishant Anand, what is causing the pollution?
Okay.
If it's not the Diwali crackers, it's not parali.
Sorry.
If it's not the parali, it's not the firecrackers, what is causing the pollution this year?
No, I never said it is not parali. I am mentioning what
so
is
you
Aam
agree
Aadmi
that
Party.
Parali does play a huge role. Parali burning is playing a huge role.
Ma'am, if you give me a chance to complete, then it will be better for me, okay?
No. Why should we consider what will be better for you, sir? What about what's better for us?
No, ma'am. I have to answer the question you have asked me. And if you will interrupt me in between, there is no point. Listen to me for 60 seconds, you will get the answer. Aam Aadmi Party in Punjab has reduced stubble burning. Now, altogether, all the neighboring states, which is Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Haryana, UP, Delhi, Punjab, all the states has to work together so that this problem can be solved. I am telling you what Aam Aadmi Party has done. I am not here to answer about BJP, who has increased 77% pranali burning in Haryana, 37% in UP, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan. Now Aam Aadmi Party has electric buses in Delhi. So we are taking step towards to fix this problem. In Punjab also we have reduced it by 71%. In Delhi also we are trying every measure to resolve this problem. Now I want to ask what BJP has done. BJP has government in more than 20 states, and I'm giving you the names of 4 states which are neighboring to Delhi. They have increased their stubble burning by 40 to 70%.
Okay, Dr. Anuja Kapoor. Okay, all right, I've heard you. Dr. Anuja Kapoor. I want to have very quick conversations today because, you know, it really is a matter of life and death. Dr. Anuja Kapoor, where is the data? If the data is saying that stubble burning has increased in Haryana and Uttar Pradesh, why is it that people are not being informed?
Jai Shri Ram, Devika. You have heard the camouflage, what they do, the Aam Aadmi Party is best at. And it is not the first time, so I would not surprise myself what they are trying to present in front of you and create an emotion and play a blackmail and a victim playhood card in front of Delhi because elections are near. That is how they do it. I would just like to tell my friend that Modi's government has given you around many crores that is related to your
Dr. Anuja Kapoor.
What have you done with that?
What are the
e-rickshaws have
Dr. Anuja Kapoor? What are
the e-buses have
Dr.
been given
Anuja
to you?
Kapoor? What are the numbers? What are the numbers for Haryana?
E-bus seva.
What are the numbers for Haryana?
Buses were given to you. 579.
Dr. Anuja Kapoor, can you hear me?
The subsidiary was under this.
I don't think Dr. Anuja Kapoor can hear me. Can we mute her, please? I don't think she can hear me. She's not being able to hear me. I'm not going to allow hijack of the conversation. I literally began by saying, don't do tutu meme. That's exactly what you are all doing. I don't understand. I just don't understand. You see people choking in front of your eyes, and I don't know what sort of human beings behave this way. Dr. Anuja Kapoor, I've asked you a simple question. What are the numbers for Parali burning in Haryana and Uttar Pradesh?
Devika, first of all, your voice is not clear enough for all of us to hear.
Ma'am, because I'm literally dying. I'm dying. Thanks to the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP.
Because I am also a citizen of Delhi. Some time back, I'm also choking and I'm a bronchitis patient. So I am just
I'm a cancer survivor, ma'am. I'm a cancer survivor. And I'm forced to live in a gas chamber.
Listen, Devika, there is
I've asked you, give me the numbers, please.
I am going to ask Aam Aadmi Party, where is your green fund? What they have
done with the green fund? Dr. Anuja Kapoor, what are the numbers? What are the numbers? What are the numbers for Parali burning? What are the numbers for Parali burning in Haryana and Uttar Pradesh where your government is in place?
There is no Parali burning in that state. It's just a 7%. What is the Parali burning with there? Ask them. Then Punjab 86%, Haryana 5%, UP 2%, Rajasthan, the smoke of the Parali person which is coming, Madhya Pradesh 7%. Your media is only showing this. Ask Punjab, 86% of Parali has been there. The satellite shows that the Punjab they're trying to sprinkle water on Punjab on 86% of the smoke which is coming from there. And then they talk about Atishi has a courtesy to do a press conference and tell everything is coming to Delhi. Where is Punjab? Nothing is going to Punjab. Everything is coming. All the smoke is coming to Delhi. What about the Punjab? No smoke coming from Punjab. Punjab is the best because Punjab is now with Aam Aadmi Party.
No, it's not about Punjab being the best.
Punjab is now with Aam Aadmi Party.
It's not about Punjab being the best.
Please, I would like
it's not about Punjab being the best. Haryana, there are clear studies that have come out of Haryana as well, Dr. Anuja Kapoor. I'm trying to understand, is the BJP even looking into the real numbers?
Please, Punjab mein 136. 136 was the parali which was there in November 15, 404 in November 16. Haryana 25 on November 15 and 2 November 17. UP 46 November 16, 200 November 17. Rajasthan 52 November 16 and 65 November 17. How much statistics do you want me to ask you? I'm asking Punjab, behave yourself. You are the ones who talked about the bio. You went to the IT Pune. Oh, I'm going to bring this biochemical and all that stuff. What about biochemical?
all right.
You could not. This is a water pollution. There is an air pollution and there is a land pollution, which is a landfill.
Okay, Dr. Nishant Anand.
Landfill pe ladenge.
Okay, Dr. Nishant Anand, bringing you back into the conversation. Now, you've heard what Anuja Kapoor has had to say for Haryana and Uttar Pradesh. I want to understand from you, let's talk a little bit scientifically also.
Okay. So
Does
as
the pollution in Delhi come from Punjab or is it going backwards?
Okay, so let me answer. First of all, the percentage that she is giving, we have to do the calculations according to the previous 2 years or 3 years and this year. Now she is giving the numbers which is total of India. We have reduced pranali burning by 77%. Whatever
So just be ashamed of yourself. Just be ashamed of yourself. Sitting here, you should be responsible.
Do not use such words here.
Article 21.
Dr. Nishant Anand, I asked a very simple question.
Yes.
Dr. Nishant Anand, Dr. Anuja Kapoor, Dr. Anuja Kapoor, let me intervene, ma'am, please. Let me intervene where it's required. Dr. Nishant Anand, I asked a very simple question. Okay, you are saying that there is parali burning in Uttar Pradesh, etc. as well. I want to understand, does the pollution in Delhi come from Punjab and Haryana or does it move backwards from Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh into Delhi?
Okay, the pollution coming in Delhi is from all the neighboring states, which includes UP, Haryana, Rajasthan, and Punjab. Where we have the government, we are taking every measure, and that's what is mentioned in BBC News channel as well. That Punjab has reduced by 77%. This BJP leaders and spokesperson are not even educated enough to give the correct numbers. They have not even taken a single step. In 20 states, they have the government.
Okay. We've heard both the spokespersons. Again, no clear answer.
In any state, they have the government. What have they done in Haryana? It has been increased by 71%. What have they done in UP? I am giving you the numbers where we are.
Okay, I want to bring in Mr. Umesh Sehgal on that. We've heard both the parties, and as expected, they're fighting amongst each other. Mr. Umesh Sehgal, where is the pollution, sir, coming in Delhi from? Because we are being told that it's coming from all the neighboring states. Then when you speak to someone from a scientific background, they say no, it actually moves upwards, downwards, and because there's no aggressive wind at this point of the year, so the wind is really slow, so it just stagnates. Now it's really confusing the people of Delhi-NCR to really understand. We don't even know at this point where the pollution is coming from. How will we ever find a solution to it?
I think the main source of pollution is Delhi itself. Delhi has 3 crore population, overcrowded localities, overcrowded areas. Of course, there are a lot of trees here, a lot of green area, but this pollution is dust pollution. We have 10,000 kilometers of roads which are not swept properly. So, bulk of the pollution comes from Delhi itself. No doubt, the parali contributes to this, but the bulk of the pollution comes from Delhi itself, and we have to find solutions from in Delhi itself. Now, what are the solutions? You see, basically, we are totally now dependent on weather. When there is wind, when the wind blows, the pollution level goes down. When the heat, there is the little heat in the atmosphere, we find that the pollution level goes down. So we are totally today dependent on the weather. And as we notice that in the last 2 or 3 days, there has been no wind, and all the steps that we have taken are really delta. They are very incremental. We say the offices will be closed. We will say work from home. The point is the large number of workers here are on the street. People are gig workers. There are 300,000 gig workers here. They have to be on the road. They have to drive their vehicles on the road. So we cannot take them out of the roads. Now we have to find a solution here itself, and I think this is a technical problem. I am not a technical person. I will not be able to sit down here and suggest a solution, but it has been rightly said that this is a technical problem. Let us not leave it to the political parties to do a slugfest. This party is responsible, that party is responsible. I think basically we have to solve this problem in Delhi and not put the blame on Haryana, Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, UP, Maharashtra, the whole country. Yes, there is a problem in the whole of North Delhi. Now, Delhi problem is that the IQ is 400. Why is it that the IQ in Lucknow is 200 or 250?
Precisely.
So there is some
Yes.
additional problem in Delhi. So I think we must consult the legal people, experts who can suggest. I don't think Supreme Court will be able to find a solution, and they can only sit down in the benches and give instructions. Severe pollution. What has happened with all the GRAPs that we have done? Pollution has still gone up. So I think the steps that we have taken are very, very incremental. We need drastic steps, and drastic steps means even if you have to close down the whole of Delhi for a day or two, let us do that, as we did during COVID. Now,
yes,
that's
Mr.
too
Sehgal.
drastic. I mean, I'm not here suggesting that. We should leave it to the experts to give us a proper solution, and then we work on it.
Okay, Mr. Sehgal, I'll come back to you. I want to bring in Dr. Sanjeev Bagai into the conversation as well. Dr. Sanjeev Bagai, year after year, it's maybe starting to make more sense that we just don't have the correct problem identified, which is what Mr. Umesh Sehgal is also saying, because like I said, every year there's a new study that will come out which will tell us that it's either firecrackers or it's vehicular pollution or it's parali burning. 100% parali burning is a part of the problem. So I would not say that we should stop looking at that, but somewhere what Mr. Umesh Sehgal is saying certainly is starting to make a lot of sense, that there is some problem within Delhi itself. We continue to forget that it's a heavy, there are heavy industrial areas, large industries that surround New Delhi, and nobody really even talks about that when the pollution crisis happened. What are we doing for the industries? And our first reaction is shut down schools. Like Mr. Sehgal pointed out, it's not possible to expect people to just not work. Either the Delhi government or the central government is then compensating all of us for the days that we're expected to not work. How does one keep running their household by just sitting at home? Everyone does not have that option, and it seems that be it the center or be it the state government, Aam Aadmi Party, none of them really seem to care about the citizen of Delhi. That's become ample clear. But in your opinion, sir, what is it that really needs to be done?
Just give me a couple of minutes. I'll break it up in three parts. There is no point in having a blame game. This is an absolute catastrophic proportion national crisis. Delhiites are suffering. Delhiites will die early. We are losing 8 to 10 years of our life as adult life directly because of pollution. In India, we are losing more than 2 million Indians directly because of pollution. This is a man-made disaster. Make no mistake about it. It's a failure of a correct approach by the Delhi government. I'm not criticizing. I live in Delhi and I can barely speak for the last week. I'm on 6 different medicines because of this chronic rhinitis and cold. So the Aam Aadmi Party people and the central government people, please understand that the human lives carry a huge value. The issues with regards to pollution are multifold. In Delhi itself, all parali burning, irrespective of which state, has to stop. If I'm staying in Delhi, my address should be to the Chief Minister of Delhi and the Aam Aadmi Chief, Mr. Kejriwal. I'm not going to play Ringa Ringa Roses trying to contact other people. If you've been chosen by the Delhi citizens, you are answerable to them. You give me clean air, that's my fundamental constitution. I don't want to die early. I don't want my next generations to suffer either. Point number 2, the Delhi roads are in a mess. The road dust is a huge contributory factor. The Delhi transport system is in a virtual collapse. We know that the public transport of Delhi sucks. We were told that it will become London and Tokyo. Let's not play a fool with each other. This is wrong and misleading from the local Delhi government. Point number 4, the local dhalaus. The waste management is perhaps one amongst the worst in the world. Face it, admit it. I invite the Aam Aadmi person, you're a doctor, please come into Vasant Vihar and I will show you the status of the dhalaus which emit PM 2.5, toxic gases, volatile organic compounds and hydrofluorocarbons. See the landfills. The Yamuna foam oxidizes and creates toxic gases. And last, most importantly, is we need a correct approach. Just to put things in a statistical context, just allow me 60 seconds more. The level of AQI, what we talk, has various components. It's PM 2.5, PM 10, ozone, SOx, NOx. In certain readings of international laboratories, it has documented 999. In certain readings, it has documented 1700s. Please understand, Nishant, these are not compatible with life. People will die. You need 15 minutes of exposure to experience breathlessness. These studies have been published in international journals like Lancet. It's not what you say or I say. I'm giving you published, peer-reviewed, randomized controlled trials, studies which are based out of Indian populations. A one-day exposure to this level of toxic fumes, gases and PM 2.5 can precipitate acute inflammation to cause heart attacks and strokes. By day 2 to day 5, you can have sudden cardiac arrest even sitting at home. This is a national catastrophic crisis. We need a proper approach. I will request the Delhi government, and this is no blame game, so please don't take it as a criticism. Have a separate department to control air pollution. It should not be headed by a politician. It should be headed by scientists, environmentalists and doctors. Consult only with them. Let's have a roadmap. You are here now for the 11th year or 10th year or whichever year it may be. We are only worse off. This is not fair. We are tax-paying citizens. We have our rights. If the approach is let all Delhiites die early, so be it. You then don't have to have any elections at all because no one will come to vote. There are no voters. All dead. Do we want the pregnancies to be affected? Do we want the next generations to be affected? Can we get real with this situation? You have 50% increase in asthma, 32 to 82% increase in cancers. I'm giving you statistical data only of air pollution, Nishant. You have pregnancies affected, fetuses are born with congenital abnormalities. You have genetic defects. You have bone disease, obesity directly, insulin-resistant diabetes. You have hypertension, strokes, chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases, asthma, lung cancers, and so on. This is not what we want to give to our fellow citizens. I don't want to hear that there was 80 cases of parali burning and now there are 20. It's literally like telling me I'm the sufferer, that last year I did 80 murders, this year I've done 20. You should not be doing even one.
Yes.
I get they are giving first-hand information and videos and pictures. Punjab is on fire.
100% Punjab is on fire. 100%. We've seen it.
Delhi are on fire.
We've seen it in the NASA images that have been released, and you can track them on a daily basis. 100% Punjab is on fire. So for us to be told that the pollution is coming in from Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, it's coming backwards into Delhi. I am not understanding why the Delhi citizen is taken to be a fool. But Mr. Umesh Sehgal, the national capital houses the parliament, it houses the Supreme Court, it houses the headquarters of several different wings of the government. What I'm not being able to understand is, despite all of that, why is there just such a general apathy towards the entire situation?
Understanding. People do not, especially the generalists, do not understand why this pollution comes. Generally, it comes in the particular weather. So, weather plays a huge part in increasing the pollution. Now, in this weather, now we can't control the weather. In this weather, what steps are to be taken? I think as during COVID we had the masks, everybody was wearing a mask. That sort of a solution, if a proper mask had been evolved, I think these are situations which we can find technological solutions. We can't control maybe the AQI, or maybe we can to some extent, but not to a large extent. Let us do something to protect the citizens. As during COVID we couldn't control the disease, but we could at least take precautions. So we have advised the older people to stay indoors. Now that is the right decision. Now let us design a proper mask. I am sure it can be done. It is not something which is beyond the technological capabilities of the country. Let us design and let us make it compulsory for everybody to wear a mask. Let us do other things like this. Let us simultaneously, we can take other steps also. Parali, whatever it is. Now Parali has become a huge excuse for politicians to fight with one another. I don't think we should leave it to the politicians. This is a decision taken by technocrats, doctors and technologists in the laboratories. We have the CSIR, we have the IITs, we have the ICMR. Let them all get together and find a solution how to protect the citizens from this. In the meantime, we can also work on situation to decrease the AQI. We have to work on the roads, and we must improve the quality of the roads much before the winter season comes. What we do is, during monsoon the roads get damaged, and then suddenly you have a big drama that we are going to fill the potholes. I don't know if all the potholes have been filled out or not. 2 days newspapers are full of it, then everybody forgets about it. Let us look at the roads, let us look at the drains, let us look at Delhi itself. Let us, if any, we can reduce the AQI by 100 by taking steps in Delhi, and we can give proper measures to the citizen to safeguard his health. I think we would have achieved a giant step forward, instead of just blame game between the two political parties. I think that is not helping us at all.
Okay, I want to leave the last word with Dr. Yes.
Have technological solutions to this.
I want to leave the last word with Dr. Sanjeev Bagai.
Aam Aadmi Party, with all humbleness and humility, is have a separate department, have a separate ministry only to control air pollution. Let it be headed by a advisory panel or a governing council which consists of environmentalists, scientists and doctors. Why are we waking up with GRAP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we can go up to 10 and citizens will still be dead. This should have been kept as future ready plan from June, July onwards itself. Why are we crying now when the mountain has already hit our head? A lot, I'm not saying everything could have been done. No, a lot could have been done better, provided two things if they were done. One, the approach should have been better by the Delhi government. Two, they should have been more proactive, more interactive with the citizens and had these things put in place. Why is the waste management, which is emitting toxic fumes and gases, still in the dumps in Delhi? Why are open halals still allowed to function in residential colonies? Nishant, please come to Vasant Vihar and see the state. If it doesn't shock you, I will take my words back.
Right. I've run out of time, but I just want to end on of course, a note where I'm going to request both the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP who've joined us in this conversation that I hope you've heard what some of the experts have had to say, and that you will be taking this back to your parties, and we will not end the conversation here, because eventually in a few weeks' time we will now see everyone coming to our doorsteps asking for our vote because there's an election in New Delhi next year. Please don't come and ask for that vote simply because you want to win an election. Think about the quality of life that you're giving to the citizens currently and that you can promise and actually work on. I'm not sure when politics turned into what it has today, but unfortunately, it's just about taking our votes when you need it and not doing anything else after that. Delhi is a case in point for what I'm talking about, and my humble request is please wake up. Look at what the doctors are telling us. We are all literally every day being robbed of precious years of our lives without any actual real fault of our own, because the governments don't even want to tell us what we might be doing wrong, how we can contribute, because they know that the moment they do that, we will turn around and tell them, you aren't doing anything yourselves. And that's why nobody wants to get into the reality behind why Delhi turns into this toxic chamber October onwards. With that, we're going to wrap up, and I'll have to slip into a very short break.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.